This is Phil Bell from Freedomworks on the Daily Mojo with your morning update. I'm making this video on Election Day 2023. As I do it, I'm reading an article about Amtrak and how it's receiving $16 billion from Joe Biden on one hand, while House Republicans on the other hand are looking to cut the amount of money it received. Why do I mention Amtrak in Election Day? Because Amtrak is a great example of why no matter who we elect to government, they are not capable of doing the things we need to make our lives work. Amtrak was created because the federal government, along with states and localities, regulated railroads to death for many years. The federal government imposed regulation that controlled prices and dictated service. At the same time, state and local governments imposed excessive taxation on properties and even train tickets. That ultimately drove people away from the railroads. It drove them to airplanes and it drove them to cars. And airplanes and highways were funded by, you guessed it, the same governments that were taxing and regulating railroads to death. This proves that government doesn't get it right. But you know what does get it right? Market forces. If we had a free marketplace in transportation, you would have the option of driving your car where you want to go, taking an airplane where you want to go, and taking a train where you want to go. Not where the federal government determines that you should go, and not because somebody in the state government has said, well, I don't know if I want you to drive here, or I'd rather you take public transportation. The choice should be up to you. And our elections give us the opportunity to make that choice for ourselves. We should always research every candidate that's on the books and determine which ones believe in free markets, individual liberty, limited government, and personal responsibility. Vote for those candidates and at the same time, hold those candidates accountable for what they do. If they say one thing and do another, then let them know that you won't support them anymore. If they don't follow through far enough, make sure that you're always calling them up and letting them know what you want them to do. And when they do the right thing, thank them. Above all, thank them for doing the right thing, because it's very difficult, even for people who share your beliefs, to follow through with their promises, because no matter where you're elected, whether it's the President of the United States, the State House, or Congress, there will always be a tide of people who are out there trying to get somebody to change their mind and go against their principles and leave their constituents behind. Now, the best way to do this is going over to freedomworks.org and signing up to be a member of our Freedom Teams. There you'll find like-minded people who want to make sure that our country is led by citizen leaders who don't care about the glory, but want to make sure that our country stays great for generations to come. We'll see you later this week, and I hope you have a great day.
Phil Bell's Morning Update is only on the DailyMojo.com.